Good morning, it's November 1st, and this is To My Liberal Friends. You know, the election's only a few days away, and the only thing I'm going to be glad to see go away more than this is the Medicare calls I get almost on a daily basis. When Democrats don't have a policy record to adequately defend, they will always move to three hot-button issues that they hope the public will swallow. I'm talking about abortion, Social Security, and a threat to democracy. Let's start with the issue that Kamala Harris has based her campaign on, abortion. This, along with the threat to democracy, comes up just about every speech Harris gives, and it's designed to motivate women voters. But has anyone really looked at the key decisions they talk about, Roe v. Wade? Then they would get a better understanding of how the latest decision, Dobbs versus Jackson Women's Health Organization, was arrived at by the current court. I have found that if you ask a pro-life activist and a pro-choice activist what Roe says, they basically give the same answer. They believe the decision gave women the right to have an abortion at any time, and it was her decision and hers alone. In the arguments before the court in 1971, Sarah Weddington, who was a young lawyer 26 years old at the time, argued to the court that based on the 9th and 14th Amendments, meaningful liberty must include the right to terminate an unwanted pregnancy. When questioned by Justice Byron White on whether the right to abortion extended right up to the moment of birth, Weddington answered yes. And that becomes a problem for those on the left. Getting back to what the Roe decision actually said proves that both of the activists on either side of the debate are wrong. Roe said that in the first trimester, a woman has the right to an abortion. In the second trimester, states can regulate abortions, and in the third trimester, states can ban abortions. That's the key language in the decision. States have the ability to regulate the procedure as the pregnancy progresses. The Dobbs decision simply returned the entire issue to the states, where the court indicated they have leeway. Moving to the other hot-button issue the Democrats go to when they think they're losing and cannot talk policy. And I'm referring to Social Security and Medicare. Vice President Kamala Harris recently claimed that Trump's policies would be catastrophic for Social Security and Medicare, an accusation eagerly parroted by the liberal media. But the reality is that the biggest threat to senior benefits from this election is from the millions of illegal aliens that Ms. Harris hopes to make American citizens. According to a new study from the Americans for Tax Reform, Harris's Medicare for All scheme would cost Medicare $2 trillion in spending for illegal aliens. Another analysis from the Center for Immigration Studies finds that each illegal alien granted amnesty would place an added net cost of nearly $130,000 on Social Security and Medicare. Multiplied by 10 to 20 million likely amnesty recipients under the Harris plan, that cost balloons to a staggering 1.3 to 2.6 trillion. During her convention speech in August, Vice President explicitly called for and promised a pathway to citizenship for migrants. The Democratic Party platform also outlines a plan to grant amnesty and a path to citizenship to virtually every immigrant illegally residing in the U.S. Apologists for the open border policies of the current administration argue that illegal aliens are net contributors to Social Security and Medicare. They point out that illegal aliens are paying into those programs through taxes, but in most cases they're not eligible to receive disbursements. That's not really true. This argument not only ignores the enormous level of frauds taking place, it also evades the fact that mass amnesty would turn illegal aliens into a crushing drain on the system. Social Security and Medicare have progressive benefit structures. That means that low-wage earners, which the vast majority of these aliens are, receive more than they pay in. Additionally, most migrants work only a fraction of their careers in the U.S., but live out the entirety of their retirements here. As a result, the Federation for American Immigration Reform estimates that illegal aliens could expect to receive up to 140% of what they pay into the system. Whatever path she chooses to accomplish it, after the past 4 years, there can be no doubt that Ms. Harris' goal to ensure that every illegal alien let in becomes a U.S. citizen, Ms. Harris and her Democratic allies have repeatedly accused Mr. Trump of being a threat to Social Security and Medicare. But their mass amnesty schemes make it clear these taxes are a mere projection and theirs are the real threat. Finally, there is the continual claim that Trump is a threat to democracy. This has become the final message in her campaign. It is because she does not have any real policy positions that resonate with the public. She brings celebrities on stage with her as if the public will automatically vote for her because someone like Beyonce or J-Lo or LeBron James or some other celebrity is up there endorsing her. They're entertainers, and most would probably fail any real policy exam. The public hears Trump and he talks about immigration, inflation, the economy, gas prices, taxes, etc. These are issues that affect all of them. They're important to them. And the Harris campaign has all glitter and no substance. And for that reason, she may find herself on the short end come next Tuesday. It's been To My Liberal Friends. Thanks for listening.